Do you think that the situation with Cuban influenced you guys to go that route, though?
I think the energy was Cuban. It was Q and Cuban. It was, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We went in the studio, because Cuban didn't say the first rap. S1 said the first line, and he kind of set it off and threw a shot. Then I came behind him. I threw a shot. It was the energy. It was the energy.
Right.
We was young and we were just like, yo, fuck it, yo, this is what we doing, yo.
Because Cuban told me that you guys sent him the track, and you guys were already dissing Joe on the track, and then he came on and did the third verse.
Right. I think that is how it happened, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So it was kind of like, the energy was really PO. And that interview he did, I told you, that went viral when we were just on that type of time. Like, fuck that. We gonna take the Bronx over. We got to come at the top, nigga. You know what I mean? That way of thinking, that's not good. That's not good.
No, I understand that too.
You gotta understand, because we was, so there was words said over the internet on mixtapes with us and K. All like, if we didn't get locked up, maybe shit would have got messy. Would be the bumped heads, because we never bumped heads. We never seen each other. You know what I'm saying? We'd have went out to a club, bump heads. It probably could have got messy. All for what? You know what I'm saying? I think about that shit now. Like, nah, man. All for what? But I just want to say this, bro. I know this might not ever happen from talking to both sides, but if somehow, some way, imagine if Cuban and Fat Joe could squash that somehow, and we could get a Terror Squad posse cut, man. I think for the youth to see that, if they could squash they beef, I think that'll speak of presidents, especially over the Bronx and this drill rap that's going on right now. Like two of the biggest Bronx rappers to come out of the Bronx from the biggest movement from the Bronx. Terror Squad is the biggest movement from the Bronx. We got to admit that.
No doubt.
So like, I'm telling you, man, if I know it never happened, I'm gangster dreaming right now. I spoke to Tony Sunshine. I already know Tony. I already know, but I just, that just Hocus in his thoughts, man. And if that can never happen, that would be so dope. Just imagine what it would do. Of course, put Hocus on it. I need a verse on it too, man. I need to jump on it too. You know what I'm saying?
See, you too good at your job, man. I can tell you a content creator because you jumping ahead already. All right. You already jumping ahead to where I was about to go later down the line, but I'm gonna go ahead and go there now. So I heard some audio of you and Cuban talking. I think it was on Clubhouse. I'm not sure, but you guys were talking about how you made peace with Joe, right? And you hope that one day Cuban can as well. Cuban, he had expressed kind of disappointment when he was like, oh, you made peace with Joe, but he supported you and still had lots of love for you, right? Was that situation, did that like kind of leave you conflicted, or it was like, this is what's best for me?
It is like, this is what's best for me, because, at this point in my life, I understand who the real enemy is. And I don't want to jump down a rabbit hole on your show because, my content is different. But I understand it, and Joe is definitely not the enemy. He's not the enemy. He's not my enemy. You know what I'm saying? We have a bigger enemy that's really trying to take us out, like all of us, right? And so I'm really on some unity shit. I will be like, come on, I understand it's personal with him and Cuban, and that probably could never be amended. But that doesn't mean I have to have smoke with him for the rest of my life. I never had a personal with him. You know what I'm saying? And I never had a personal with him. So, and then, like I said, it's family ties. Like it's people that's too close together. Shout out to my bro BXO. He fuck with them too. Like, yo, niggas fuck with each other. Like, nah, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm a real street nigga who fuck with real street niggas on that side. It's like, I have out of respect for my niggas, I have to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Salute. Like, it is what it is. It ain't personal with me. I understand it's personal. I understand they could never squash their shit. And I'm, look, I still say Cuban my brother too. I would never pick side. I would never be like, fuck Cuban. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that either. But
of course, to put that to rest, Joe's not over here having conversations with you saying, yo, switch sides on Cuban or anything like that. He's not telling you to do all that. He knows that you have loyalty to Cuban as well, but at the same time, he don't want there to be issues between you and him.
Not to say that he don't want it. There is no issues between us. It's not. Like I said, yeah, it's no issues, man. Shout out to Fat Joe. Shout out to Rich Player. Like, you know what I mean? That's fam over there. I got fam over there. Niggas I consider fam. Cuban I consider fam. Hey, when the family beef, nobody wins, right? So all I can do is mind my business. That's
And
all
you
I could do is mind my business,
Gilly,
bro.
Gilly's your fam as well.
Gilly is my brother,
Yeah.
man. That's my motherfucking heart right there. You know what? Yeah, Gilly is my brother.